All right. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, let me change my volume. It's not going to get me this time. I'll start here in a couple of moments. I just want to give it a second or two, and then I'm probably going to also send out some notifications. Let's see here. I need to find an easier way to get links. Almost done, almost done. All right, here we go. Send out that notification anyways. Probably should have did an at for that, but whatever. It's okay. Now I just need my OBS back up, wherever it may be. And then we can go ahead and get started on some more expressions. I feel like today it's been about a week since I worked on the expressions, and I kind of want to, keep making progress on that front. I've been really busy, so I figured I'd take at least, an hour or so here to work on this. I needed a break from doing the my project, and it's my day off from my other job, so here I am. All right, let me see what we make. We made a couple of them already. Trying to clear my throat. Let's see. What did we name it? Intense, I believe. There it is. SS Intense. So we made 2? I thought we made 3. Hey, hey, hey. How you doing, Jabbar? I am pretty sure I made a third one. What happened to it? I know I saved it. So I named it. Maybe I did only make 2. I thought I made a third. One second, I'm gonna need to try and clear my throat for one moment. All right, so we got a bothered. Definitely looks bothered, and then we have a kind of like a surprise. So could probably do. I think I'm thinking about like maybe a pain one. So we'll do pain. Let's clear this out. Really thought I had 3 of them already made. That's disheartening, but that's okay. All right. So let's get up in here. Get up our. See, power pose. Got that. Go to the face like that. Okay, now let's go to the bread and butter. So, me looking at someone that's like in pain, the eyebrows should be down. Maybe I get the eye is gonna be kind of squint. Maybe I'll have like 2 different pains. One with like eyes not fully squinted, and another one that is. So we'll do the fully squinted one first. Oops. I don't know why I keep on trying to click on expressions. I guess it's just a habit. So let's go with brows. We're going to bring them down. We need to bring them closer to the center as well. So let's give them a little bit of a squeeze, and now go to the eyes for the compression. There it is, fully compressed. Man, that is such a good morph that they added to Genesis 9. They really did do a lot of work on the expressions for Genesis 9, but man, everything else about this model is just utter garbage. Okay, so let's see about the nose. Oh, I already got the snare, so it does that. Okay. So when I did the eye compress, it also did the snare. Interesting, okay. So some of these are tied together. Yeah, we need a little bit of a flex in there as well. That makes it look more realistic. And then should definitely not be smiling. So we need to change that. So we're gonna do. I mean, there should be a frown in here. Let's see what about. Probably need a little bit of compress, because when you wince, you kind of press down your mouth as well. But where is that frown? Come on, frown, frown. There it is. So we'll bring that down a little bit. Cheeks need to be squinted. They already are. They do need to maybe like come out a little bit though too. So let's go ahead and do something like this and bring it out, because it almost looks like she's trying to smile a little bit. I'm not sure how I feel about this, but we'll look at that once we get set, I suppose. Let's bring the chin in a little bit. Still need to bring this down more. Get rid of that stupid thing, and then bring this down. Now we got a good little dent right there. That's great. All right, let's take a quick look, and we will head from here to see what else I want to add to it. Not sure how I feel about this little bump right there. I guess it works. Might be a little bit too much in my opinion. Then we just need to work on this mouth. Probably need to, I don't know. I'll have to fiddle out with some dials. I don't like how that mouth looks. Bring these, and then we'll bring this back up just a tad bit. It looks a little better. Let's see about those corrections and see if that's something. Yeah, that's better. I like that. There's a little bit of a wrinkle, but not like it was. That's perfect. All right, so let's work on this mouth. This mouth needs a lot of work. It needs a lot of work. Now, what can I do to make this better? Honestly, I think the compressing makes it look worse. Let's see if we can't find a different one. No, dimple's completely out. I don't even know why I decided to. Ooh, funnel might be a good one. Kind of like, that hurts. That might work. What the heck? Let's see. There's just like so many things. There we go. Press. That's better. That's the one I'm looking for. So it wasn't compress. I just wanted mouth press. Interesting. So I need to remember that for the future. I think that looks pretty good. I like that. Let's see what else we got. We could probably do a paint. Ooh, do a little bit of a pucker to it as well. Now let's take a quick look at that. I think that might actually be not half bad. Yeah, look at that. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Progress. I still want to bring the lips in a little bit. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. I just got to remember which tilt is which. What does parse do? Oh, brings it closer together. Just a tiny, tiny bit. And there we go. There it is. Rolls. These are the ones I'm looking for. So we'll roll that inwards. Kind of like that. And now the upper will roll in as well. All right, let's get a... Ooh, I think I rolled... That bottom one, I think I rolled way too much. We'll have to pull that one a little bit out of... Yeah. That one I think was a little too much. Let's get a look at it while it's in the... Still might be a little bit too much, honestly. See, about 9%. That ain't... I don't know. It's just... There's something about this mouth that's just bothering me. It's not bad. It's just... I don't know. It's just bothering me. What does shrugs do? I always forget. I get them confused. The shrugs and the rolls. Okay, how about we do the shrugs? So let's bring these rolls, roll lowers and all that stuff, and let's try the shrugs. Maybe the shrugs will be better. There we go. And then we bring it. It kind of like brings up the whole entire mouth when I did that. Yeah, that's better. That's all it needed to be. So I should have shouldn't have rolled the lips. I should have shrugged them. Okay. Has some. Not really a fan of this. I think this is just too much. I think that deals with the nose. So let's go ahead and adjust that, which I believe is the snare. Let's bring it down to about 50%. Maybe not. Go back into texture. Be easy to see. Oh, no. That needs to go back. So it wasn't that one. Maybe it is these. Yeah, that's it. Let's knock it down to about 70. Have one side a little bit offset, just slightly. That's not bad. I can live with that. And I think I'll just name this one like ow or ouch. I think that's what I'll name it. I'll name it ouch. Let's go back into texture mode and let's get it all set up. So let me go back into the parameters, go over this again. So you just have the model selected, have the model selected on this side as well, and then we're just going to turn on edit mode, and then we're going to add a property. I just got to get down to where I want to add it, which will be pose, head, expressions, SS intense. And then I'm just going to right click over here, create new property. And I'm just going to name this SS intense colons. I'll name it ouch. Now the label will automatically fill out, so I don't got to mess with that. And I believe the color that we picked was right here. So that's what I tend to do. I try to keep to a pattern of what I do. So so I know what color it is, I'll always put it in the same spot, which is this top corner, so that I know that is the color that I'm picking. And since I got black and it's not on here, it's probably I picked pure black. So I know how my brain functions. It's kind of weird. And then we got to change the type to the modify and post. Now, I did want to go over this a little bit. So these modifiers, all this does is determine where it goes at. So by me putting it into the pose like that, it'll go in this tab over here. If I did the modifier shape or whatever, it would make its separate little thing over here in the shaping tab. Now, those are the only two I know about. I don't really know any of these others. I've never, I guess, I never had to get into it, and I don't know where those are stored. But those two, the posing and the shaping, I know go into these tabs. And I stumbled across this because I forgot to put a type, and it had it over here under the model, but it was never applied over here. And so I had to redo that one time. All right, so we got that all set up and ready. Now we're just going to go ahead and do the create, and then right click, ERC freeze, and we're going to pick just the head. Oops, not the pelvis. Go down the spine to the neck and click on the head. There we go. So Olympia 9HD head. And this is everything that was changed when we were putting together these expressions. Click accept. It'll think, put this at 100%, and then we will be done with that one. Now we're going to go ahead and save because I do not want to lose that expression. So now we're going to do, I think I'm going to do like an open mouth pain, right? So it's going to be more or less almost in the same direction that I took this last one in. I'm just going to drink some coffee here. I had to recently switch from actual good coffee to decaffeinated coffee because I found out that it was the culprit in giving me gout. So small trade-off, but at least my foot's not always in pain. Unfortunately, decaf just, well, doesn't have no caffeine or very little. I forget how that works. Even though it says decaffeinated, I'm sure there's still some lingering caffeine in there. All right, so let's get started with I find it easier for the pains to just start with the eyebrows. So, so we're going to do an open mouth, kind of like a. So I actually might even keep the eyes open too. So let's go ahead and do the brows. We're going to go ahead and squeeze them inward, and probably even bring them further in. But I'll have to use this power pose for that. There we go. Had to think for a second. So bring that in. Now we're going to go to the eyes, and we're just going. I don't know. I do like to have the compressions though. So maybe do the compressions, but open the eyes a little bit. I don't know. Let's see what we can do with the like a partial compression like this. And now the eyes, they did all the way blink, so you can. Ooh, that looks terrible. All right, we're going to have the eyes closed. Not as much on the compression like this. And then we're going to do the mouth. And we're going to funnel it. So let's start with the funnel. And we'll frown in funnel. So there's a frown. So we'll go ahead and get that and jack that up. Now we're going to funnel. So it goes inward like, ooh, I'm in pain. I think that would be a really good. She doesn't look like she's in that much pain, so I might have to do more compress. And it might be because of the cheeks. Let's do the cheek squints, and we will go ahead and bring that up to 100. And we'll mess with that in a second. Let's go to the power pose and mess with this. I don't really see a good. They're kind of all right where they're at, I guess. But I do want to get these eyebrows closer. Yeah, that makes it a little bit better. Get those eyebrows nice and close. I wonder how far you can actually get them over there. Can you? Whoa, interesting. You can actually overlap the texture. So you can literally make your own wrinkles with these. Although I'm pretty sure most people would still use Blender, and this doesn't seem to be very accurate, I guess you can say. So I'm gonna bring it closer in like that. Okay, let's go back to the nose over here. I'm gonna flare out the nose, snare it as well. I do want to round out the mouth more. The funnel kind of worked, but I want it to be more. So let's go and maybe mess with like the parsh or pucker. Pucker might work too. There we go. Now it's a little bit more round. Definitely looks like she's in pain. Hey, hey, what you doing, Green Arrow? I see you. I got like the worst setup going on right now because my microphone is very limited in how it can. It's a broadcasting microphone and it swings. So think of it like a 360 degree. It can just like swing around and around and around. So where this thing likes to sit is exactly in front of my chat, and if in my chat window, and if I move my microphone, then my voice, you voted red. Okay, good. So I picked the right one. So the reason why I asked about that was because it was a legit tie. So Patreon had like quite a few votes, and the majority was the black and white. However, there was still enough of the red vote in the Patreon that the people that voted red in Subscribe Star, it ended up being a tie between black and red, both having 6 or 7 votes apiece. So that's why I was asking what color. So I was more partial, honestly, to the black, but well, I mean, come on, it's black and white. So I went ahead and got the scene ready and set for the red. I just finished posing the one scene, so now I'm down to basically 2 scenes before I do an update. But I needed a break, so I decided to do some expression. Yeah, I did like the black as well, but I didn't like the text. I was gonna go make a text and everything, but I went ahead and chopped that up and just went with a just a color. So just made the band black. So it's actually the color is black and red. So I changed the trim to just be black instead. But the black and white was decent, but black gets used quite a bit. Red, I don't know, man. Red gets used quite a bit too. So I got to start getting creative with some of these patterns so they look different rather than just like a base color. I need more shaders. I got plenty of shaders. It's hard to get them to look right on clothing because you have to do the tilling and stuff, and sometimes they come out good, sometimes they don't. So I literally could spend like hours just messing with tilling and designs and come up with different stuff too. Anyways, let's see what we can do here. Maybe, ooh, you know what? Would a roll look good here? No, roll will not look good there. So let's go ahead. It looks like the shrug is better than roll in most cases. The black on red text looked nice, but the text wasn't. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, but I just made it all one color because, well, I got educated thanks to you. I had no idea that's what that was. Yeah, I just made it all one color. I was and the whole reason behind using that is because I had the whole like idea of how I was going to promote and do that scene is actually based around the spade and that underwear, right? So I had to I had to take that out because that would defeat the whole purpose of that. And I couldn't add anything else really without it, complementing the actual spade icon. So I just left it blank, and I will fill that void of with text and do a whole bunch of talking and explaining. I'm kind of excited about that scene. I just got done doing that magic scene here. Let me show you, bring you up some some renders here. I don't mind showing off. So it's kind of like a magic scene, right? So now, mind you, all these are going to be changing because they have not been through Lightroom or anything, right? So in this one, she's stuck in a bubble, right? So that's pretty cool. And then um, y'all go into throwing magic. I showed this one off, him dodging out the way of the fireball in this one right here. You throw a little fireball in this VR, and then he throws one at you. You throw a lightning one like this, and then I made an animation of the red and the purple going back and forth fighting. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, yeah. Um, but but not with the queen exactly. So, and I had to rethink how I was gonna portray that scene because originally I was gonna say something on the lines of "This makes me feel like a queen," but I think I'll just change that to "This makes me feel like royalty." So I think that's what I'll end up saying instead. Do like a little play on words. Means the same thing, but maybe it's far enough away to where people won't, you know, try and put 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 together, I guess you can say. Maybe I should try to widen this. Let me see if oh, widening it actually did not do too bad. Let's take a look at it in iRay. Yeah, I tell you, people just find new ways to ruin things, man. I had such a good little idea going, and now I gotta alter it because of that crap, man. Ruin my whole idea. That's so jacked up. Maybe I'll give it like, I don't know. See how much of a 5% of a jaw. Yeah, 5%'s about good. Now the teeth aren't colliding. It's kind of like teeth on teeth right there. So that'll work. And then definitely need to do like a jaw clench. And then the hollow's okay. Looked like I already did it. I mean, I could hollow it out more, but I don't feel the need that it needs anymore. Now let's do the ears. We'll pull the ears back a little bit. You can technically take another card family. Agreed. And that was one idea I was going to do. I was going to do like the club or the diamond. But then I was thinking about the actual icon, and the club would look like, I don't know. I don't think the club would look right, and the diamond would look retarded, flat out. Yeah, exactly. And that's yeah, exactly. All it is a square turned sideways. So I did not want to do that. So I was fundling the idea of doing and putting on like the club, but then I just said I just went nah. I'll just keep with the spade. I like this expression. This expression is pretty good. Um, Now I just need. I don't know. It does look like it needs to look like they're in a little bit more pain though. So I'm trying to. I might have to do that with power pose. So let's go ahead and go back over here. Ugly square. Oh, that's probably what it is. Probably need a little bit. No, there is some there. Let's bring this up, and then we'll bring this up. Every time I hear that door open, I know the I know the wife's going out there to smoke, and I'm just like, man, she done started back up smoking again. I was like, I'm trying everything I can not to do that too. Man, so irritating. I done went 2 years without smoking though. Yeah, this looks pretty good. I wonder if you know what? I might need to move the nose up, like make it like a ski slope or something like that. Oops. Um, Click nose. Does it compress? Give it a little bit of a flex, a little bit of a compress. What does this do? Oh, that brings it down. We don't need that. Oh, there we go. Now that looks like she's in pain. Yeah, I like that. I kind of want to. I've been trying to do more of these expressions because I want to package this up, put it on Renderosity and everything. But I don't use the expressions in my project until I package it up because it doesn't show up on all the models until you package it up. So to avoid spending money, I've been making expressions instead of buying them. Just make my own. All right, so let's go ahead and save this out. See, I already got an ouch. The lips look weird. What do you mean? Like how so? Are you talking about the corners here? Or are you talking about here or the the upper lip like right here? Cuz I think they're just out too far. Maybe that's what it is. Let me look again in iRay. Yeah, so they're just out too far. I see what you're talking about now. They almost look ducky-like. Yeah, right here. They're almost looking ducky-like. I got you. Good catch, good catch. Probably help if I was in the mouth tap. So I think that might be the shrug. So I could roll them down, but I don't think that's going to fix it. So no, it does not. I mean, it helps. It does help a little bit. I will say that. Let me do like a 15% right here, and then I think this is. I think it's the shrug that's causing that. Let me look. Yep. So now that's off a little bit. Let me see what I can do now. Oh, that looks funny. Maybe I got too much. I think I'm getting somewhere now. Yeah, that's a little better. I don't like those corners though. These corners, they don't look like they work. I gotta bring these corners out. I don't know. I don't like the mouth at all now. This doesn't look right at all. The lip's better, but now the shape that I'm going for does not look better. But let's fix this mouth and see if that helps. No, that could work. What the hell is up with the lips though? Oh, it's just like a deep crevice. That's what I'm seeing is a deep crevice. Maybe I can fix that by doing the jaw. No, because that's too much. What is up? You know what? I think they do have mouth adjustments though. Texture on this model is crazy good though. Holy moly. I thought they had corners. Yeah, right here. Mouth, corner, move forward, back. Okay, so let's mess with these a little bit. Let's go back into texture and let's see what these... I don't think that's going to help it though. It doesn't look like it's helping at all. Ah, side to side. Maybe that's what I need. Oh. What is up with that? This little crevice right here is annoying me. Is it just, that's just how this model is? It shouldn't be like that. Or is it because I mess with this? Well, you can actually lock the nodes. Interesting. Bake to transform. Hmm. Yeah, it just doesn't matter where I put that, so it's not this. I guess that's just the model. I just never noticed it. Well, that's what I was just testing. So, if you're talking about dragging this little cheek part out, see, I can drag it completely out and it's still there right here. So, I don't think it's dealing with this so much. I'm not. It has to be a mouth morph. Ah, there it is. I bet you this is it. God dang it. See the tightness here? I can bring it down or up. That just makes it more noticeable. It's this little part right here. Interesting. What controls that? Hmm. I didn't even know I could move these. That's kind of cool. Yeah, that's what I was messing with, and it's just like so weird. Oh, my hand is itching. Ooh, maybe this will help. Volume. No, that ain't gonna help. Yeah, this one's got me stumped. Like the only way I see is I just gotta keep messing with it, I guess. But it's just weird. See, even all the way down, tightness lower. Maybe I can try and do the tightness of the other one. And what I got the lower left all the way up, and then upper, and then bring it up. I mean, the problem isn't there, but the expression is all kind of jacked up. Yeah, I agree with you. Now this side doesn't even look that bad, but this side does. But that's probably because of the two things I just did. Lipstick might help too, to be honest. All right, so we're gonna bring these back how they were. That's so weird. You saying it should be reversed? He might have got it backwards. The designer. Actually, I think it's Daz. So yeah, I can see Daz fucking up. No. Yeah, you can definitely see that damn hole though. That's not bad. I can live with it at least. We can find out what if it's the model or whatnot after I save the expression. Maybe I could stretch it out. Hold on. Oops. I took off that smile wide. That actually makes it look better. You can still see the bump right here. But that smile wide took most of it out. So it was a morph. Now let's do power pose and see if I can't bring this lip up. All right, well, I think I think we're onto something here. I think this is going to do it. Let's go ahead and save it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good with that one. Create new property. SS. Intense colon. I'm trying to think of a name for it because I already have ouch. Um, I mean, I guess I could put pain. I could put stub toe. Ow! My toe got stubbed. Let's see. I guess I can just do pain. Pain will work. Go through all these motions again. Create. Freeze. Now we'll go down to the head. Ooh, yeah, I changed all kinds of them that time. Accept. And save. Now we got 4 of them. Woo! All right, so what are we thinking now? Any type of intent. So it can be. Got 2 pain so far. I got a scared and a bothered. I could go with another angry. Be kind of hard to squeeze in a happy or anything like that, because when you think intense, you're not really thinking like smiley stuff. I have to give it. I got to give it some thought. If I did do an angry, see this one's an open mouth. Doing a closed mouth is not very intense. A surprised scared. Maybe just a surprise or just a scared too. Oh yeah, dude. Those are, yeah. And but you know what the thing is? Here, I'm going to show you something. It's not that hard to do. Here, watch this. I can take an expression just for instance because here is it'll get me to basically what I want. Some guy already made that I can also make. It's not too bad of an expression. Was it at right here, ecstasy? So go like this, right? And now just go to your eyes, unblink them or whatever, as far as you can. Might even bring down the. I'll bring this down just a tiny bit more so the eyes open up a little bit more, and then you just go to your eyes again, wherever you be at. There it is. And now, see how easy that was? Then let's say you want the eyes to be whatever, right? You can just have easy peasy. Oh, it's literally all you gotta do is cross the eyes and just move them how you want. And I noticed like most of them all look the same too. They all do the cross-eyed and eyes roll back. And all you got to do for that is like have the eyes crossed or whatever, or do like this. And I got a script right here. Look at camera, just the eyes. Okay, and you just come down and then you cross them. All right, so let's try and do a surprise, I guess. I got a scared surprise. So this one's going to be kind of not a scared, I guess. So start with the brows going maybe going up. Now we're going to go and do. So I'm sitting here making that same, trying to do like a surprise face and trying to judge how to do this one. Let's get the mouth or the jaw. I'm already in the jaw. Go ahead and do that. Just get a frown going. It should be in here. I'm going to do a slight squint, but then widen them. Yeah, 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 yeah. It had to have been one of the morphs conflicting with it somehow. Let's get the nose. I'm still not sure how I want this surprise to look. I'm just kind of like literally just going with it right now. And seeing what I can come up with. Oh, interesting so far. I don't need the jaw in that much or the cheeks in that much. They can actually come in and out like that. Um, bring the ears out just a bit. Maybe do a little bit of a hollow. That'll be in jaw, right? So cheek hollow. Like that. Might bring the brows in. What the fuck is up with this thing? Did I do that when I moved the brows? Did I mess that big ass bridge up? Oh, it just makes it more noticeable. It's still there. I got you. All right, let's go back into texture mode so I can work on this a slight bit better. Bring this. So that's what it was when I did that. Whoop, boop, that. Just made it more noticeable. Cool. All right, I think we're on to something here. Do you see anything that could be added? More, maybe a little bit more mouth expression or maybe cheek. But I think this is all good. It's just, yeah, that's what I think anyways. Let's see. Let's go ahead and see what kind of mouth shit we can do. Nah. Don't need no compress. Already got a little bit of a frown going on. I don't need no dimple. She ain't gonna be happy. This lady is not happy. I might give like a little bit of a funnel to bring out. Yeah, like that. Take a look now. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Mouth is giving off a better vibe to me now. Now, see what we. I don't know if we can do anything with the cheeks, but we'll see. Kind of hollowed the cheeks out. Don't need none of that. Think it's about done. Yeah, that'll work. Now, what I really need to learn how to do, which I don't want to because I hate Blender, but taking a model into Blender and doing some uh, morphs that way. You can, oop, my bad, hit the damn mic. You can take it into Blender and you can add creases and stuff like in the forehead and stuff with the sculpture, doing the sculpture tools and stuff like that. But and then bring it back in and add it to an express. Man, and then go from there. I guess I don't know how you would add that. I guess like after I was done with the expression, then I would export it out to Blender, and in Blender then put in like creases or whatever, or try to add the creases, and then bring it back in and make that the expression. But the overall, most of the expression would already have to be done before going back to Blender, I believe. But I hate Blender. Oh, shoot. See, I done messed that one up. I forgot to change that thing. So let's go back into the... Need to make this... Yep. Modify and then pose. Like that. Now we're going to ERC it. Go straight down the spine. And accept. You got any suggestions for an expression? Up to 5 of them now. Well, I'm going to go get me some more coffee. I'll be right back. And then, yeah, if y'all have any suggestions for another expression, just, yeah, let me know. Flirty next. So you want a flirty, huh? Hmm. Let's see what we can do. Do you want like a shy flirty, a seductive flirty, a cunning flirty, or just any flirty? You want to do a shy flirty? Okay. Good suggestion. Good suggestion. All right. So if I'm thinking about a shy flirty, let's go and start from the top. Brows. I probably want them up like this, just a tad, and then even maybe even brung further out. So if we go into the inners like this, like that, then I think that's a good start. So now, definitely want the eyes to be looking away, but we'll take care of that in a minute. And then we'll definitely want a slight smile. So let's start with, let's do a smile. Maybe dimple smile instead of regular smile. Let's do a little bit of a dimple smile. What's the other one? Add it to the wide, maybe just a tad bit, but it's gonna have to be a little bit of a smirk to go with it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. um, and I always favor the right. Like I notice this, like whenever I do any of my expressions, if I don't do like if I mess with the eyes in the direction that they're looking or whatever, I always choose the right. I never choose the left. I don't know why. It just doesn't look right to me for some reason. I don't. It just like even like the winks. The eye that's closed and everything, it's on the right side, and it's like all my expressions are on the right. I don't get it, but that's just how I do it, I guess. All right, so here's the smile. Well, my my right, it'll be the character's left actually, since the character's looking at me. But so I guess what I make you under meant what I stood though. Yeah, so my right. Now we're gonna take this little smirk that she's got going on. We're gonna bring that up. Let's do the cheeks now. So let's get the cheeks. We're gonna do some squint to them. Maybe a little bit of an inflate too. So we'll bring it up just a bit. Mouth, let's move it over. So let's see, move. Nope, 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 nope. That's not what I'm looking for. Where's it at? It's not mouth corner. You know what? Maybe it's side to side. It's around here somewhere. I know you're around here. Mouth, um, left. There we go. That's it. So we'll kind of like move it over here a little bit. Now we're going to I don't know. I think that might be a little bit too much smile because she needs to be shy. So I might I might take off the wide on the smile. So let's take off the wide. And now let's go to the nose. Just going to add it to the left side a little bit. And let's go into this pose. What we're going to do is I'm going to get right up on the lip. I need to press the lips too. Let's press the lips. We'll just press the left side here. Might bring the cheeks back down. And then let's do a... Let's get her to look this way. This is such a handy little script to have. Too much. The eyes way jacked up. Look at the camera. What is up with that eye? That's such a weird thing to happen. I guess it's alright though. Let's take a look and see what kind of corrections we can go from here. I mean, that actually kind of does work, doesn't it? That actually came out better in iRay than in the texture mode. And that eye being kind of not cooperating, I guess you can say, or going upwards or whatever. Whatever this is going on right here actually gives it a little... I kind of like it. I think it does pretty good. Need to give her a little, maybe a, I don't know, that is kind of like a good shy flirt, because it's very subtle flirt. Just got a little bit of a smirk going on. Yeah, I think it's all right. It does look like a smirky flirt. Yeah, just a little bit of a smirk. But I think it came out all right. Just seeing what other kind of like improvements. Because it's just, I mean, looking at it, it's just like the slightest little smirk. But then also looking away. That's why I like this. I think that's why this expression is resonating with me. It's because it's like, you know, yin and yang, best of both worlds, like being reserved but yet stepping out of the comfort zone at the same time. Granted, it doesn't go with a flirt one too much. I'm gonna have to make a different spot for this one, since I have the intense going on, because that does not look intense at all. So what I will do instead is start a second one. So what I'll do is I'll just see Olympia expressions. I think I got a good name for it. So let's go ahead and do create new property, head expressions. And we're going to call this one SS seductive. So all the seductive type of expressions will be in this one, because I actually I was thinking of debating between doing flirtatious. I could also name it flirtatious, or intense, and I decided to go with the intense. But I don't know, flirtatious or seductive sounds better. I don't know which one sounds better, or which one. Seductive probably might sell better when it goes up on the store. So I think I'll keep it as seductive. And now we will just do SS seductive, and I will call this shy flirt. No, that isn't. I don't like that. I don't like the sound of that. I don't want to do just flirt either. Um, Maybe something like this. Flirt, and then in quote, shy. That'll work. All right, cool. We'll do that. Name it. What color? What color should we pick? Since it's going to be flirtatious, maybe either a pink or purple. I don't really like the whole, like, I don't like these color pinks at all. Um, like this color. So I'm going to put this one right next to this one. And then the second color, we could pick. What's the color that goes good with that one? That was a dark one. I don't want to. I don't want to do black again. I just did the orange and the. Let's see how this one looks. And let's see how that. If it doesn't look right, I can change the colors easy enough. So let's go ahead and create. And now I should have a SS Seductive right here. That doesn't look bad. I can live with those two colors. But what I can't live with what I can't deal with though is that typo. That typo's got to go. There we go. Dumar flirt. Yeah, now you're bringing up big words. Let me get some Google going. Ah, modest. That actually is good. I like that one. I think I am going to rename it to that. Yeah. Let's rename it. I got a new keyboard, and I don't think I will ever get used to this thing. There we go. Now we just need to freeze it. Go straight down here to the head. Hit accept. Yeah. There we go. All right. Started another one. Got two projects started now. Intense and seductive. All right. Lay another one on me. I'm trying to think. Could do a straight scared, like terrified or something like that. Let's do terrified. Well, shoot. I guess I'll go with the easy ones. Surprise. I actually got two surprises. This is the first one. And then there is the scared surprise. Do. Okay, let's see what we can do. Let's start with the eyes because it'll be the easiest part. Gonna do wide, but then in the inners like this, gonna bring them inward like that. Cool. And then brows. I always start with like the easiest ones to, kind of set the tone of the expression. I don't want these all the way up because I want the inners to go up more. So let's do that, and then brow inners kind of like this, and then I will use the power pose and bring just this up like that. Am I on Render Hub? No, I just got Renderosity right now. I did hear about Render Hub, and I need to do it. Unfortunately, it's like I have no time to do anything. I basically survive off of like 4 or 5 hours of sleep working 2 jobs. So, but yeah, that is something I'd like to do, just to get my name out there a little bit more. What about a cold surprise? Hmm. Like what the? Oh, you're talking about like a mean surprise. I got you. Yeah, I can do that one next. Let me do this terrified one, and then I can do yeah, kind of like a mean surprise. But yeah, I do need to look into that render hub, Ed. I do. I actually got know a couple buddies that actually use all kinds of different. They got like 10 different places. But I mean, I'm already like dealing with Patreon, Subscribestar, um, Renderosity. I got uh, Buy Me a Coffee, and then my buddy he does uh, the Kofi, the one that I don't know, it's just KOFI or whatever, and he does Render Hub, Renderosity, and another. There's just so many. It's like, oh my god, so many different avenues that you just I'm trying to venture all of them eventually. No, ain't. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Cheek. Yeah, but currently, this is all I like. I'm trying to um, extend my area here too. So I got this one, and I want to add more because you know how it is. The people make one item, whatever, and quit all the time. So I need to put more of them up there, and also work on the promotions a little bit better this time around. So I kind of want to perfect the technique, and then kind of move from there too. Where's it at? There it is, cheek. And now we will open. I don't know. I'm not liking how this one. I might just zero this one out and try again. I'm not liking how this is coming out. I'll keep working with it though. Okay, it's starting to come together. Just needed some help on the mouth, it looks like. I need to move the, I might even move the jaw up more. Like this. And now go back to the mouth and then like move the whole thing. Oops. No, don't need that. Need a shrug. All right. Now I do want to bring the outer parts back inward, so this right here and this, which I think I can do in this power pose. We'll see. Interesting. Do, 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 do. Need to bring the cheeks out. Oh, did you try to post the link and it got rejected or something? There we go. We need that snare. We need a little bit of flare. And then maybe a little bit of compress. But we need, yeah, we need, definitely need that crease. And this one. No, that's not the one we need. I'll just add the left side so it looks a little bit off-centered. And then I will see what else I can do to kind of make her more afraid. Because right now she just kind of looks like high, little surprised. I'll probably have to do something with these brows if I had to guess. Little cry face. What is this one? I'm not seeing a difference on what that actually did. I know it brung this back. Huh. All right, cool. I mean, it works, I guess. Nope, I don't like that at all. You can get some funny ass faces. Uh, Maybe I ought to poke it up. Ooh, I didn't think about that corner tightness like that. Let's take a look at that. Seems like this whole expression's all about the mouth. Sometimes that's how it is though. I think the eyes need work too. So the eyes is the eyes is not selling me right now. Now let's take a look. Maybe the eyes can sell me. That's a little better. That's a little better. Okay. Now she's starting to look a little scared. Doo-doo-doo. So when you say a cold expression, you're not meaning mean. Maybe like the cold shoulder type of angry or surprised. Like, how dare you? Give it a little bit of a squint now. I think I'm almost sold on this. I'm debating if I want to do something with those brows or not, though. That's what I'm debating. Right here, these two corners. Let's see if this sells me. Yeah, I think that's what it was. And I call this one terrified, which looks more like a scared than a terrified, honestly. No, scared, terrified, meh. It'll work. Oh, there it is. Create new property. There we go. I think we're all set here. All right, create. go. Changed a lot in that one. Give it a second. See, I started with 2. I already made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total. That's not bad. In an hour and a half. It's not too shabby at all. Go ahead and bring that back down. All right, so try and explain this cold to me again. A cold surprise. I do need to have some like anger ones in here though. I got a bothered. But that's the only one I got. So maybe do angered. Do like a ooh, I'm gonna kind of like, all right, I'll catch you. Take care. Am thinking a little bit of an angry one though. Just automatically just bring those down. Well, I kind of like that expression right there. It's kind of like a soft one.